All right, team, we are live on YouTube as well. So if you guys want to follow along, I'll get these links out now and we will get situated. I am green on the day thanks to ticker INVO, looking to protect that profit. BCDA, huge move on this one as well, and we'll go over this in just a minute. Going to get this link out and we will get started here on YouTube. We are live every day, Monday through Friday, in our Discord, going over charts, trades, and everything trading. No position for myself at this time. BCDA is making all the noise. So if you're looking for the volume, it's on BCDA. Pull it up on the scanners here. We've got resistance, cluster of resistance here on BCDA. So watching BCDA closely. Not in this one at this time. We've got a 2-minute chart, 5-minute chart, and a 1-minute chart up. I trade off the 1-minute chart. We can see that on the 5-minute chart we are extended. Got the key level spotter on both of these 2-minute and 5-minute charts, which we'll go over in just a minute. Gonna get this link out. Just give me 1 minute, guys, and we'll get started. I hope everyone is feeling good. I'll get into the chat section as well. So if you guys want to ask any questions, feel free to do so. We'll go over these charts live. We'll go over my trades live. This is not buy or sell alerts, guys. Can't stress that enough. This is day trading education. This is me going over my process and what works for me, and hopefully that helps others in the process as well. But no position for myself at the time. BCDA, as we can see on this left-hand chart, this is our confirmation levels. Needs to close over, looks like 102, 104. So 104 is the key level. So if we can close over that 104, it's worth watching. But until then, it's going to be tough for me to trade. And even so, guys, this started as a cheapo. This is up. This is BCDA is up right now. What is it up total? 134%. So it's up there, right? So if you scalp BCDA, got yourself a small trade on it, there's nothing wrong with that at all. Get in, get green, get out, or get out of the way. That's how we trade these low float stocks, because they are very whippy. They can go both ways. No position for myself at this time. We'll go over a few charts. We'll go over my indicators here. We'll go over, we've got the new website up and running, so we'll go over that as well, and just kind of touch base with everything. It's been a little while since we've done a live session here on YouTube. So let me hop into the YouTube chat, and if you guys are in there, you want to follow along, please feel free to reach out anytime with questions. If it gets confusing, just let me know, and we'll go over it together. But no position for myself at this time. I'm green on the day. We took a quick trade at 7 a.m. I really like the 7 a.m. volume, personally. So I'm going to share this into a few different spots, and I'm going to get into the chat as well. Looks like my phone is dying, so of course. Phone, do you ever notice that? The phone's always dying when you need it. Don't you die on me, phone. I could pull it up, I guess, on the laptop. But good morning, everyone. Hope everyone is feeling good. Today, BCDA, we're seeing pull back a little bit here. And if you're on YouTube, the stream is going to be delayed just by a little bit. If you're on Discord, you should have the live stream should be pretty fast, really fast. So hopefully there's no delay there. But on YouTube, there's going to be a slight delay, guys. So just keep that in mind if you're trading with us and watching these moves happen. So you can see the time down here is 7:32 and 20 seconds. Yeah, Carmen, absolutely. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that, Karma. Yeah, guys, if you want to get this information out, this is free educational content. Get it out there. Share it with your friends, family, share it with everyone. If you guys have questions, you want to really understand my approach to the market and low float trading, then feel free, share it around, guys. This is day trading education. So if I can help anybody in the process, then that makes me happy. But of course, we're going to focus on what works for us. And so what works for me may not work for everyone, right? So that's the point of these educational videos and all of this content is so you can see one trader's approach into the low float land, right? We call it our low float land, and we're low floaters. That's what we do. We trade low float stocks all the time. BCDA is a low float stock. If I take a look at this, I'm looking at 12 million. You may be able to see that. You may not be able to see it. It's right here. It's above the logo, but 12 million share float on our scanners. It's showing a 12 million share float, so we can verify that. There has been some discrepancy in some of these float sizes, so be careful with that. So we like to just check it with multiple sources. So we get into a couple of these. Sometimes we check trade idea scanners, we check trading view charts in details, and we check typically. Sometimes we'll cross check that with FinViz. We had Float Checker going on, but Float Checker just died on us, so not so much, I guess. BCDA is making noise. What I have on the chart, guys, so everyone is well aware, I've got the confirmation, support, and resistance on the left-hand side. That's what you see on this left-hand side. On the right-hand side, I've got two charts, right? I've got this one and this one. This is a 5-minute chart. This is a 2-minute chart. This is a 1-minute chart. So if you're wondering what the heck are you looking at, that's what you're looking at. So I can expand each one of these charts. You'll see me do so every once in a while. This is a 5-minute chart, and the reason I like to hold the 5-minute chart up with the key level spotter, that's this indicator here, it's going to plot values, lines, and commonly traded levels on the chart. It's also going to inform me whenever we cross these short watch, profit target, and overbought levels, which means it's extended. So if I see this on a 5-minute chart like we do now, a breather would make sense. And same with the 2-minute chart over here. Now, I trade a 1-minute chart, guys. I love to trade 1-minute charts. The reason I love trading 1-minute charts is because it allows me to get in and out fast, even in the event that I was wrong in my decision making, because we're not always right, guys. There's not a single trader out there that's always right when they day trade or trade in general, right? So we have to face the facts. And so with knowing that, I stick to the 1-minute chart. And the reason for it, again, I trade a very strict strategy. I look for a close over a key level for me to be excited, right? So it's gapped up to this level. If I zoom in here, you'll see it's a red chart, whatever, but you'll see we've got this topping tail. We've got this this kind of gravestone doji or whatever you want to call this setup here, and it's hitting that 105 level, or excuse me, the 104 level. So we hit that white line, that resistance. The white lines are going to hold as much weight as you can imagine. So if we're looking for very heavily weighted levels and the levels I love to trade, it's going to be on these white lines. So we can see close over 104. That's what I want to see for continuation. Then I have targets 107, 108, 113, 115. We get above 115, it really opens up there. So I think that's definitely something to watch. I'm going to add this to the key level channel now as a close over 104 though. And that would be the first level we need to close over. That's where we wicked up to when we hit 105. Although 105 is the high, I'm not as concerned with what the high price was. I'm more concerned with my key level. And my key level is the 104. So I will go into our key levels channel, which is in our Discord. And you guys will see this. I'll go into the Discord, go to the key levels channel, and type it in our main channel here. So this is our key level channel. And I will add a few alerts on this. So it's kind of fading off now, and I'm not sure we'll get back up there. It's kind of just fizzling back down. But that's the area we want to watch. So if you're looking for continuation, right? If anyone's talking about continuation, you think this is going to $1.20, $1.30, $1.40, right? That's fine. It has to close over that 104 first. So we've got that 104 level right there. So I'm going to add that into our chat. So I would say BCDA is worth watching close over 104. And there is a few things that we want to consider. One is we have a cluster of resistance, right? We have a whole bunch of resistance levels. And so that is a major red flag. It's going to be lower quality because of what we see. But that being said, lower quality setups can give you high quality results. So don't be fooled. Don't be fooled, guys. So we could either choose to avoid it if it doesn't fit our strategy, or we can trade it with smaller size and tighten up that mental stop loss, right? To protect ourselves. So let me put this in here for our team. BCDA worth watching close over 104. I'm seeing a major red flags or major red candles. That's these pink candles you see here. And this is an indicator that's going to basically let me know about that. I'm also seeing a cluster of resistance. So I want to add that as well. And I'm going to go ahead and submit that. So again, if you are in the Discord, you'll see BCDAs right here. If you go to the day trading chat, you'll see BCDAs right there, and we're good to go. So now I will set alerts on our scanner as well. So I'll come in here to our price alerts. I will add a price alert. And we'll say, let's see, BCDA. And this is, what price do we want? We want 104, right? So 104. Hit save. We're good to go. Okay. So we're good on that. We've got our price alerts set. So that's now set for our team. Now I want to go a little extra, guys. I want to go just a little bit extra here. I'm going to go on the chart and I'm going to set a key level for a alert as well to get sent into our chat. So come in here, I'm going to right click and add alert and put it to 104. 104. And I have a coded alert that I want to send into chat. And there we go. So we're all set. So now what that means is we're going to get an alert if we start to reach that level. So in our Discord, we will have an alert that says, hey, we're testing that key level you mentioned earlier. We have the alert now that's letting you know what level to watch. So make sure to set your alerts as well. And we're watching for a close over 104 for continuation. So if I thought that this thing is going to continue and just keep going and going and going, well, then it has to close over the 104 level that it's gapped up to. So we'll see if we can get up there. I'm not sure we'll be able to, but even if we do, I'm not sure I'll be taking trades on it. I am green thanks to INVO, which we'll take a look at this as well. 5-minute chart over here, we can see that we're getting extended. We're in that red zone, red lines, right? Red area. And again, this is the key level spotter. So this is a little bit different. So this is going to plot commonly used key levels. We've got the 4-hour 200 EMA. We've got the 1-minute 200 EMA. So you've got a whole bunch of levels that you need to possibly be aware of when trading. So BCDA is making some noise right now. On a 5-minute chart, we've got the overbought level 95 cents, $1.01 and $1.08. So if we start to get over that $1.04 and $1.08, maybe we get moving in the right direction. And of course, my phone died. So let me get this plugged in. Give me 1 minute, guys. We'll get this all figured out. All right, I've got the phone plugged in, so I can join in on the chat. So you guys reach out if you have any questions. We've got a website up and running now. So if you have any questions, you want to learn, our approach, we've got the website up and running. So check it out, guys. Pretty cool. We've got a lot of information in here. We're going to be adding more information. We've got trading quizzes in here. We've got educational content. So if you guys want to take these quizzes, I'll add a new quiz each month. This is going to be really cool because this will enter you into a basically just a free raffle. So each month we're going to be doing giveaways, whether it be exclusive content that's going to be informational, or it's going to be maybe merchandise, maybe a shirt or a cup or whatever, a coffee mug or whatever it may be. But we're going to have giveaways each month. So if you guys want to take this, just come in here, go to the quiz section under trading education, and you can join in right there. Just click that and it will set it up so you can start taking that quiz. We've got free education here if you want to download these PDFs. They are free, and I'm going to be adding more information in here. We've got a lot of information to add on here. This is going to allow me to really focus in on the educational part of it and really help out many traders. We're going to have day trading courses, which will be really cool as well. So very much looking forward to that. And we do have premium indicators, guys. You can come in here and take a look at some of the premium indicators that we have offered. But I think that there's so many cool things that's going to be coming with this. You want full access, you can get that. You come down here. These are monthly and annual memberships where you'll get access to the full Discord as well as all of my indicators. So I've got multiple indicators available, and you will have access to those as well. So feel free if you guys want to join the Discord community. This is our free link, and I would love to have you guys in there. And if you want to join our mailing list, you can do that as well. So pretty cool, right, guys? We've got the website up and running. So again, if you guys have any questions, please feel free to reach out. I'm more than happy to help. And we will be going over our trades every day live in Discord. So I'm here live trading every single day, Monday through Friday. usually from 7 to 10, 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. Anywhere between 7 and 8, I get in here, and anywhere between 10 and 11 a.m. Eastern time is when I exit. That's when I take my profit, run for the hills, or just shut it down and look for high quality setups throughout the day. But I'm not too aggressive trading throughout the market hours. We traded AIRE, A-I-R-E. Am I saying that right? A-I-R-E, yes. We traded this one in the aftermarket. This was a beautiful, beautiful trade. We'll take a look at this. The blue section on the left is the aftermarket. The gray on the right is the pre-market. We can see that we gapped all the way up to a high of 1774. If I zoom in here, this is what happened, guys. This was a beauty. We closed over our key levels, held, continued to go, and before you know it, I mean, this thing was just off to the races. So anyone who took this trade here, we're looking at roughly, what is it, 150%. 150%, guys. And this is less than an hour worth of price action. So let's see, the peak of this was around 4:53. So from 4 o'clock to 5 o'clock, an hour window, we had that 150% winner. I mean, that's why I love low float trading, guys. That's why I love what we do. That's why I'm here every day, every morning, Monday through Friday trading, because why? This is, it's awesome. I mean, it's, for lack of a better word, it's awesome, right? You don't get that type of move in real estate. You don't get that type of move and just working. I mean, I worked construction back in the day, and if you're telling me I can get 150% return on my investment within an hour's time, that just didn't happen in construction. So it's just, and you had to work a whole lot harder. Now we're over here just clicking hotkeys, and before you know it, we're sticking to a strategy, and boom, bomb, bang, you got yourself some cash in the pocket. That's pretty cool. All right, I've got the phone back up. I've got YouTube pulled back up. So if you guys are in there, say hello. Say what's going on. What are we looking at today? I've got AIRE on the chart, but I need to get this off, right? Because BCDA is the one making noise. I want to take a look at INVO as well, because INVO is one that's been good to me lately. So INVO closed over its 230 level, did not hit its target of 255, but guess what? It did hit its $0.50 target at 250, right? Look at that. The high is 250. And that's why I scale out into those mental levels, guys. It's really important. So half and whole dollar, half and whole dollar, half and whole dollar. I can't stress that enough. I mean, we should make a song out of it, right? Half and whole dollar. Just make sure. I don't know. I can't come up with it, but you guys get the idea. Half and whole dollar. Drill it into that brain, guys, because it makes a difference. It's a good idea to lock in profit. Now, I don't like to trade aggressively on my entry around half and whole, right? But if I'm in the position, I like to scale out into the green and half and whole. So if that makes more sense. Rose, good morning. Good morning, Rose. Yes, Zelda, reading your message now. Yes. So good question, Zelda. So if you upgrade to the premium package, right? So let me pull this back up just for a second. So if you upgrade to the premium package, you come down here and you get signed up with one of these packages here. Our premium indicator package is going to include our monthly premium indicator package. So you'll have access to all of my indicators that I use every day. So when you look at my chart here, the candle's color, changing color based on the volume requirements for our strategy, that's one of the indicators that you'll get. Plotting the key levels here on the chart with the values and the price percentage from that value, you will get access to that as well. We have the key level spotter. So if I zoom out and take a look at this one on the right, this is the key level spotter. This is a different, although it looks the same, it's different. We're predicting levels. We've got a whole bunch of, if I double click on this, you guys will see that this is just a whole mess of user inputs that you can really configure to really set up the strategy that you prefer. So if that's what you want to do, you can do that. But the key level spotter here, you'll have access to this, which is a predictor as well. It's predicting where it's going to oversell and where it's going to overbuy or become overbought and start to be extended, right? So, and this will be different on each chart. That's why I like to have it on the 2-minute and 5-minute on the right-hand side. And I've got on the left-hand side, I've got confirmation levels. So you'll get access to these indicators here. Everything you see on my chart, you'll have access to this, the colored candles. And right now, the candles are colored based on the volume requirements for our confirmation strategy. So this is the strategy that I teach, educate, and trade every single day. Guys, I cannot stress it enough. It is by far the best low float strategy there is out there. I don't care what anyone says. The fact of the matter is we built this strategy around risk management. Let me repeat that. Risk management. That is where we built this strategy. And the reason for that is because I was sick and tired of getting caught in momentum losses on low float stocks. So if you're sick and tired of getting caught in those major reds, you're sick and tired of getting caught in false breakouts, buying high and then before you know it, it's dropping low, right? If you're sick of that, then confirmation is the way to go, because again, I'm trading a 1 minute chart, a close over my level, so that's 230, a close over is bullish, a close below is bearish. This candle right here tells me you are no longer bullish, and I can no longer be sitting behind you and just cheering you on and say, let's go, INVO, let's go, right? I can't do that anymore because it's failed that level. So once we fail the level, that's it. That's all she wrote. I can no longer trust you anymore. You're dead to me, INVO. But what we're going to look at is a confirmation close over that level is important. But if we don't have the volume requirements met for our strategy, it's lower quality. So we can still take the trade, but it is lower quality, and therefore we want to adjust. If you're looking at my chart here, you'll see that we have some red candles, some green candles, some yellow candles, and white candles, and a couple in pink. The reason for it is yellow is the pre-market requirements for our pre-market volume that we need in our confirmation strategy. So if you're trading confirmation, we need at least a yellow candle, right there, yellow candle, closing over our key level, which is right here, for us to really deem this as bullish, right? And if we have a candle that closes over that's green or red, that just tells us that it's very low volume, and therefore the conditions have not been fully met, and we want to adjust our approach. So there's all different stipulations to this. It's a really simple strategy, but of course you have to be able to spot the volume real time, spot these key levels real time, and it's so very important. So in the pink candles that you see, that's going to be our major red. So this is the volume hunter, major red spotter, and bullish vertical trend spotter, which we don't see here. Let me zoom in over here. So we can see this was a bullish vertical trend, and it's plotting a little X there, and you can make that larger, but bullish vertical trend, I'm not sure if you can see that, but there's an indicator there letting me know that this is a bullish vertical trend. So I may want to be careful because that's one of the 5 major red flags that I look for. So I built these indicators around the strategy. So I look for a bullish vertical trend as a red flag for me to adjust or avoid. I see that there. I may want to adjust or avoid. I may not want to get long. You know, you're thinking, oh, it's grinding. I want to get in this. This is a false breakout. This is a fail. And this is something that I would avoid because of that indicator. So that's really cool. And we've got a few different things. The chart that is green right here, that's showing us that it's now looking for a bounce watch, right? So that is another indicator that you have. So all indicators that you get with the this package here, you get access to all the indicators I have. So currently right now we have the confirmation support and resistance indicator, right? So it's going to plot those lines for the support and resistance. We have the key level spotter. So the key level spotter is available as well under that same package. So you'll get access to all of these. And this is a month-to-month subscription on the left, and this is a yearly subscription on the right. So it's really up to you how you go about it. And we have access to just the Discord. So if you'd rather just get in the Discord, you don't really need the indicators. That's not something that you think is going to be attractive to you or helpful for you, then you don't have to go with that package. You can go with this package here, which we have this Black Friday sale going on right now. So anyone who's thinking about joining our Discord, now is the best time to do so because we have this sale going on till the end of the month. So premium access gives you access to all of the indicators. So you'll have access to all of the indicators. You'll also have access to all of Discord. So we have a Discord channel where we have a day trading chat. We've got marked charts. We've got key levels. We've got all kinds of cool information in there that's going to be helpful for you. We've got a watch list added every day. There's a ton of stuff in there. and we have live access. So you then also get live access with me every day, Monday through Friday, where I do exactly this. So I go over my charts. I go over my trades. I go over my thoughts behind the trade. I go over my levels of where I'm watching for the trade. So I let you know before I even take the trade. Guys, I'm not one of those guys who takes the trade and then afterwards comes out of the woodworks and says, oh yeah, I took that trade and so should have you, right? So you should have taken that trade as well. I don't usually do that, guys. I like to inform everyone when I'm taking trades. Again, this is not buy or sell alerts. This is day trading education. I want you to understand when I'm getting in, where I'm looking to get in, and why I'm looking to get in there. So that way, if I'm not there, you can make these decisions for yourself as well. So hopefully that makes sense. And hopefully that answers your question, Zelda. But if not, if anyone has any questions, feel free to reach out, bullishboblive@gmail.com. Reach out anytime and we'll go over that. But this is some new information that we have available. And again, if you haven't joined, come join our group. This is a free link here. BCDA making some noise. So let's take a look at BCDA for a minute, guys. We'll pull it up on multiple charts. I've got the confirmation levels on the left. We've got a cross. We can see that we've got a cross. So the indicator that I have is letting me know that there's a cross here. So a possible bullish signal, right? And we've got this 1 minute 9 EMA and 1 minute 20 EMA. These are lines, levels, and values on the right. Looks like a little mashed up right now. That's because they're exactly the same. So we'll see what happens. Does that answer the question, Zelda? If not, please reach out to me. You can send me a private message. You can send me a message in chat or whatever you're comfortable with, and I'd be more than happy to help out. But no position for myself at this time. Hey, Max DeBoss, good morning. BTAI, good question. Let's take a look at it. Let's see what we have here on, what is this one? This is BTAI. You know, this one's on the watch list too. So that's a good call out right here. I need to actually share this into our chat. So again, we've got multiple charts up. Right here is just my one. All right. So when I look at this, here's the problem with BTAI. We're down gapping, right? We're just falling down in the pre-market session. So it's not really attractive. So in the past, when I was first starting out trading, I would typically be focused in on some of these names a little too long. I would get a watch list. I would make maybe a handful of names and I would just be glued to the screen watching them all the time and just be wishing for a reversal or a bounce or whatever. It may very well do so. What I like to do though, especially in our pre-market session, is focus on where the volume is. So I'm trying to focus on where the volume is for the most part. And the reason is because you can see on my chart here, we don't see any white or yellow candles. No white or yellow candles, which means we don't have much volume here. Which tells me that if I'm trying to trade this, I will not get filled on any real size. So if I don't know what everyone else is trading, but if you're trading 5, 10, 15,000 shares at a time, you know, and you're looking at these candles that have, you know, very little volume, we've got, you know, this candle has 2,000 shares on it. If I'm trying to get filled on 5,000 shares, I don't think a 2,000 share candle is going to really do it for me, right? I just can't get that excited behind it. That being said, if we're looking for confirmation, the key levels that I'm seeing is 555 and 595. So you can see that right here and right here. So close over these levels is worth watching. And I can make that bigger as well. Let me go in here and make this a little bit bigger. All right. So you can see those lines hopefully a little bit better now. But $6 really needs to get over that. So I'm not too worried about BTAI today until it gets a little bit more volume. We pop back over to BCDA and you can see that we have a lot of volume. White candles, that's what the requirements for regular market session. So the fact that we see that type of volume here in the pre-market, that's beautiful. Because if we hover over this candle that we have right now, this candle, this 1 minute candle right here has 120,000 shares. That allows me to trade 5, 10, 15,000 shares with ease without having to worry as much as I would with BTAI. So does that make sense? So just try to follow the volume, guys. And that's the point of the scanners. So if I pull up our scanners, you guys will notice we've got a 1 minute scanner volume here, looking for that 1 minute volume. And we can see that it's on BCDA. It's the only stock on this list right now. So if I'm looking to trade something, it's going to be on this list. I want the volume, guys. Number one personal rule, no volume, no trade. So I'll move this over. Back to our layout. We've got a full layout here that's built through Trade Ideas. It's my pleasure, Zelda. Yeah, and like I said, please reach out anytime. Please do, guys. If you guys have questions, bullishboblive@gmail.com, or just reach out. If you're in the Discord, you can reach out there as well. And I'd love to go over it because I know it's a lot. I know there's a lot to it, and I want to make sure that you fully understand what you're getting and I want to make sure everyone is fully aware of what the value is here. So, you know, when looking at this chart, what's the point of this? So, TSA, we've got a couple names being tossed around. So TSA, let's see what that is. I'm not sure that that's anything that I'll be watching on TSA. So let's take a look at BLNK. And I usually just stick to low float names, guys. BLNK is showing a 60 million share float. So you can see, if I pull up BLNK, you can see how fast it marks the chart in the levels, right? So it's instant. We can instantly know now where we have all of our levels. Look at this. Just go all the way through it. We've got, if I go up here, we've got what, 300% of levels, 400% of levels, 500% of levels. So I no longer have to really, put in the time and effort to mark the chart. Now it's well worth the effort, but it's very time consuming to do so. So now we can have that just instantly, instant, right? Which is really, really cool. So any ticker, guys, throw out a ticker. We've got INVO, let's see, HRYU. Let's see what that one looks like on the chart. So pull it up instantly. You have the levels. It's 8 a.m. late prints are coming in right now. So we're going to see some wonky charts. You can see we've got 400% of levels, 500%. It just keeps going, right? 600% of levels. So we no longer, I don't have to spend as much time marking the chart, which is going to just save me a load of time. I try to mark the chart, get alerts out to our team, set alerts for everyone, and also trade at the same time. So I think you can imagine it sometimes can be pretty hectic. Yeah, it could be Carlos, TSLA. Yeah, Tesla, I have a different approach on, guys. So Tesla is a different approach. I've got a chart on Tesla on another page here. I'll go over, if you want to go over the key levels on Tesla. Like I said, I stick to low floats, so I'm gonna stick to the low floats here in the pre-market session especially. But this is my chart on Tesla. I've got key levels above at 240. I've got 230. I've got right here, we're testing levels here. So I've got a few levels down below. We've got 224, 220, 210, and 202. I really, really wanted it down here around the 202. So I'm hoping, I know it sounds bad, but I'm hoping for a dip down below the 2. I don't think I'm going to get it. I think I missed my opportunity, but it is what it is. We'll just trade what's in front of us, right? No position for myself at this time. That includes swing trades. Last swing trade I took was AMD, and it worked out really well for us. BCDA, if we're looking for the volume, it's on BCDA. I'm hearing NKLA. There's SPRO on the scanners. SPRO. So this is the wrong SPRO. Make sure you pull up the right SPRO, guys. Be careful with that. So instantly, as we're hearing it hit the scanners, we have levels. So we know 137 is resistance. So I'm going to put this down a little bit. Move it out, and this looks like to me a cluster of resistance. Will it get through it? I'm not sure, but I think I will probably avoid it altogether, but that does not mean it's not tradable. So SPRO updated. So I get this out to our chat. What it is showing me though, guys, is that we have a lot of resistance on this chart. So does it mean it won't get through? No. Does it mean it's going to struggle to get through? Is price action going to be a little choppy? Yeah, I would expect some choppy price action. I would expect some wide spreads and some choppy price action. And we can see if we zoom in, we've got that, right? We've got these late prints. Let me pull it up on the level 1 data. And if you're confused, guys, these late prints at 8 a.m., 8 to 8:15, 8 to 8:30, you'll see late prints. You'll see these wonky charts, this crazy looking chart, right? 113's on the bid, 116's on the ask. So don't believe what you see, guys. I'm looking at the real bid and ask here, 113, 116. That's down here, 113, 116's all the way down here. So I'm not sure that this candle is accurate. So you got to be careful with those late prints. We can see that if we do close over 137, we've got 145, 148, 152, and of course 150 mental. When I see a chart like this instantly, that just tells me that I'm not too sure that this is going to be fitting my strategy at all. So I think I might just sit out of that one. OCEA on the scanners now. OCEA. We've got a cluster of resistance, so we know that. We've got a cluster of resistance above that as well. Let me zoom out a little bit. Get this in chat. Key levels coming out. 137% of levels. Really doesn't open up till we get to the top of this move. Get this in chat. OCEA updated. So you guys have those levels now as well. So OCEA has been updated. What is this chart telling us, guys? What is this telling us? This is telling me that we have a lot of resistance. Does it mean we won't get through that resistance? No. But what it tells me is if I'm trading this and I want to be aggressive with my order, aggressive with my trading, well, I probably don't want to be aggressive just below a major cluster of resistance up here, right? So we'll see what OCEA does. Until it closes over resistance, which is 179, I cannot get excited behind it. And even so, we have a cluster all the way up. So what's so great about this indicator, right, is that if we have multiple stocks hitting the scanners at the same time, which we do quite often in our low float land, if we have multiple stocks hitting the scanners at the same time, I can very easily pull this up and now be aware of which stock is going to fit my strategy and which is not going to fit my strategy, right? You can do that now. OCEA is testing resistance. Needs to close over 179 for continuation. So if you're watching for a possible trade, it has to close over 179. Has a cluster at 184, 187. So we'll see what it does. Hearing INVO. Getting a pop on INVO. Oh, it's late prints. Look at those candles, guys. It looks like we're building a fence, right? We're building like a iron fence here, right? This is just, I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but these are wicks, guys. These are wicks, and they have completely burnt out. We do not have volume there. This is not real. Don't believe it. It's a bunch of BS. Sorry for my French abbreviation there. But 230 is the key level. Must close over 230, must hold 230, and continue up. 250 is now a resistance level, as we've already hit that level earlier today. I want to see it close over 230, maintain bullish over this level. So we'll keep an eye on INVO. I like this one. I do. I like INVO for the day. So 230 is the key level, guys. Mark your charts. Set your alerts. 230 is the key level. BCDA is making some noise. Taking a look at this key level spotter with it. Ooh, look at that. Sure enough, it's rejecting our key level spot on both the 2-minute and 5-minute. OCEA is making a move. Making a move here, guys. Look at that. OCEA getting a pop. Big pop on OCEA. Bullish vertical trend testing a cluster of resistance. See what OCEA does. Not in love with this chart, but we'll see. I'm green on the day thanks to ticker INVO, looking to protect that profit. Now, I would expect choppy price action. I hope that it just blows through, right? I think we all do. Blow through, get above the 252, open up a little bit, right? That's what we want to see. As of now, OCEA has a cluster of resistance, and therefore I expect and anticipate some choppy price action. So I want to be careful with OCEA. So as we're gapping up here, I want to be very careful because OCEA has a cluster of resistance above. You guys can see that, right? So red dotted lines is minor resistance. Purple lines are minor resistance. And then we've got major resistance at the white lines. So we'll see what it does. If I pull it up on the key level spotter on the side here too, 2-minute chart, key level spotter. Let me zoom out a little bit. And 5-minute. Let's zoom in on the 5-minute and take a look at this real quick. So 5-minute chart, it is entering these overbought levels. 1 hour, 200 EMAs there. Short watch level at 188. So a little profit target. So it's letting us know, yes, it's very extended. So if you're in this, not a bad idea to lock in some of that profit, right? It's not a bad idea to lock in profit. There's nothing wrong with that. If you got in early and you're getting out here with some green, you know, there's nothing wrong with that at all. This is a big move. You can always hold yourself a lotto in case you feel there's continuation. But for me, like I said, I anticipate some choppy price action. So it's not going to really be that fluent move that we're looking for, right? I'm looking for those nice smooth moves, right? Smooth move. And unfortunately, I don't really expect a smooth move on OCEA, but it's one to watch. What I'd like to see, guys, is get your butt up over this 219. Come on now. Get your butt up over the 209, 207 level, key level, 219. Get above, close above, hold that level, and we are good to go. But again, cluster of resistance, red flags, adjustments need to be made, in my opinion. So no position for myself at this time. Hey, Natty, good to see you. Hearing THRX. Let's take a look at that one. THRX, pull it up. THRX. We don't have to mark the chart because the indicator does it for us. That's pretty cool, right? THRX, let's zoom out left. Let's see what we got. Okay. We need to close over 306. 306 is the key level, and 307. Zooming out left just to see if we have any bags. Not really seeing anything. We did hit a high of 315, excuse me. 315 is the high, 319 is the key level. So we need to close over 319. Going to add that to our key level channel. This is THRX. Worth watching. Close over 319. So 319 is the key level. This has a cluster of resistance, as you guys can see. So THRX is getting a pop. So we'll take a look at it. Here we go. Getting a pop on THRX. There's target 315 for anyone who's in. I've got a cluster, guys. I'm not sure I'll be in love with trading this one either. Really love to see when they open up. It's not always the fact that you're going to see this cluster of resistance. It's just kind of how it's been going lately, right? There we go. 319 being tested here. THRX being tested. Bullish vertical trend. See that, guys? See, this is my indicator letting me know that, yes, we have a lot of volume. We've got resistance levels here, and I just saw a bullish vertical trend. So if we get a pop here, that's great, but a close over, I may want to sit out, as this is going to be a bullish vertical trend, which is one of the 5 major red flags that we look for when day trading the confirmation strategy. No position for myself at this time. Watching THRX has to close over this key level of 319. THRX, there it is. Target hit for anyone who's in. Seeing a bullish vertical trend here. Bullish vertical trend, you can see that. Look at this pop. Big pop on THRX. Going to be untradeable for me, guys. This would be a risk it for the biscuit. I'm green on the day, so could take profit and take a trade here, but I think I'll sit out as I'm seeing a bullish vertical trend, cluster of resistance, and just not really fitting my strategy right now. It's a little too risky, right? But sometimes you got to risk it for the biscuit. So if you guys are willing to do so, has to stay above 319. Target here's 328. Closed above. Close below or start to come under 319. There's room for concern. So this is our level of cutoff, right? THRX getting a pop. Let's see what it does. Pulling back here. Ooh, look at that pullback. Nasty pullback. And again, this is what we expect, right, guys? This is a cluster of resistance. We're expecting some choppy price action. And why is that? Because we've got a whole bunch of bags. Get those bags out of the way, right? Get those bags out of the way. That's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing a whole bunch of bags. What are you guys seeing? No position for myself at this time. One trade so far. I traded INVO over 230. I'm still watching INVO as well. So I'd like to see INVO get over that key level. Let me pull it up on another chart here, and just in case. INVO gets over 230, I may be taking another trade on it. So 230 is the key level on INVO. We'll be watching that one closely. THRX closed over 319, but it hit that target and filled a gap. Look at this. It filled a gap with a bullish vertical trend, big old X, bullish vertical trend. So a breather here makes sense. Let's get back over the 328, 319 level before we deem this as bullish. And until then, we can't really get excited because why? There's a cluster of resistance. If I zoom on out, well, I know that if we get above 387, this thing is good to go. There's blue skies, it looks like, up here, right? So that is definitely something I want to watch. So keep THRX on the watch list for the day. That's going to be important. Seeing, let's see, WHLR. Let's see what WHLR looks like. Low volume, cheapo, cheapo, cheapo. 20-cent stock on WHLR. These love to move. Market loves these cheapos. I don't care for them much, but key levels, 25 cents, 29 cents. So if you're in, resistance is around 25 cents. Start to come below 22. There's room for concern, right? That's WHLR. Look how fast we're on that. Look how fast we get these levels. That's what I love about this. So we are well aware of where the resistance may present itself. Red chart here, letting us know, hey, it's becoming extended. If you're in this position, you're green, you might want to lock in some profit. It's becoming extended. 25 cents would be the key level above. Close above these key levels is worth watching for continuation. Right now, close below 22 cents is bearish. Look at that, 24 cents now. New highs on WHLR. So even on a cheapo, you can get these levels fast, which is, I think, really cool. And if you guys haven't already, come on over. Come on over to bullishboblive.com. We've got ourselves a whole website built out here, guys, where we're going to be going over so much information. We're going to be providing quizzes, day trading education. There's going to be all kinds of cool stuff on here. So if you want to take part, you want to join in these monthly raffles and these giveaways, and you want to learn and have fun doing so, then please feel free to join up, because we are going to be going over all different types of approaches or approach to the market. So we want to focus in on what's high quality. We want to eliminate what's low quality. We don't want to waste our time with low quality. And we want to make sure that we are having fun while learning, guys, because this is a really, really cool business to be in. We're lucky to, we're very fortunate, all of us, we're very fortunate to have this opportunity all together. So it's nice to be sitting here talking about stocks, talking about what we're looking for, you know, and trading our strategy. And we're not veering off the path, guys. So this is not some you know, I'm just going to take a trade randomly and I'm just going to do it. I've got a strategy in place, and that's what's important. BCDA getting a pop here in volume. BCDA still watching, needs to get over 104. BCDA has the volume. So if you're looking for the volume, it's on BCDA right now. WHLR, BCDA are worth watching, but both of these are cheapos. So be careful. No position for myself at this time. One trade so far today. That was around 7 a.m. on INVO. So I took INVO. Let me pull this up and go over it. So 230 is my key level on INVO. Now, this 250 has been added this morning, but it was not there earlier. But 250 is a mental weighted level. So half and whole dollar, half and whole dollar, half. I know I sound like a broken record, but half and whole dollar will hold weight as mental levels, especially as resistance, and less likely for support. So I really like to trade and scale out into profit whenever I see we start to reach into these half and whole dollar, half and whole dollar, half and whole dollar. And we can see this was $0.50 on INVO, hit the 250. So scaled out, took some profit, was holding a lotto. As soon as it came back under 230, that's it. That's all she wrote. I'm all out of my position. BCDA getting a pop here. We've got volume. This candle right here had 208,000 shares. And that's why you see these white candles and yellow candles. So this is the BB volume indicator. That's letting me know the volume requirements for me to take the trade. All I need to see, let's keep it simple. Let me see a yellow or white candle close over a white or purple line. That's all I want to see. And then we're good to go. No position for myself at this time. Hey, good morning, guys. Rebel, good morning. Day Trader, good morning. Yam, good morning. Karma, I hope everyone's feeling good today. Yes, Karma, you got it. I thought I had done that already. My apologies. Let me go ahead and do that now. It's a mess. It's a mess, Karma. But if it gets up there, I mean, if we get over that 387, it's go time, right? So let me put this in chat. Yeah, it's got blue skies up there, so this is definitely one to watch. Yeah, so over 387, that's when we really start to gap up. That's where we have nothing up here. So that's going to be important for continuation. So at this point, we want to see it at least get over the 348, 352 area. And I think I'll add that to the list. Have I added this one yet? Let me go to the key levels channel. I've got 319. Which it's now failed that level. It closed over, but it filled the gap in one move, so I don't think that's very feasible for us. So worth watching. Close over And what I do is assess the gaps. I would say 348. We'll say 352. We'll say 352. And the reason for it is because 348, 350 mental, 352, a little cluster here. So close over 352. The only thing I'll say is that 352, unfortunately, is these smaller time frame levels, and therefore I want to be careful. So 352, 353 is worth watching on THRX. So make sure to set your alerts. And of course, we have a cluster of resistance and major reds have been spotted. What is THRX's float size? 12 million share float. I like that. All right. So I'll add that to our alert list as well. Let me see. This is THRX. And price level will be 353. All right. So we have that there. And now I will add a alert in our chat as well. We'll do this at 353. And we will go ahead and get this into our alerts. And we're good to go. All right. So we're all set there. We've got alerts set on THRX. Let's hop back over to BCDA where the volume is. Let's stick to where the volume is for now, right? So volume, we're looking for volume. My number one personal rule is no volume, no trade. If I do take trades with lower volume, I have to greatly reduce my size. As I mentioned earlier, guys, if you're trading, like I mentioned, 5, 10,000, 15,000 shares per order, you need volume, right? You need volume. So if you're trading something that only has 2,000 shares to 5,000 shares traded per minute, then it's going to be very, very high risk and very it's going to be just high risk. It's going to be something that I typically like to avoid. BCDA has the volume. So if you're looking for the volume, it's right here on BCDA. It's in this cluster, right? It's in this cluster where we expect some choppy price action. And sure enough, we're getting choppy price action. So we want to see it open up. We want to see the chart open up. I see it open up above 115. 108, it starts to open up a little bit there. If we get above 132, then we really open up. We're about 182% away from that 254 level. So that would be huge if we can get in something like that. So these are just possible targets as long as we can close over the level. So these are no longer applicable targets. They do not matter unless we close over that key level. The key level is 104. So if we close over this major resistance of 104, then it's go time. Until then, it's tough to get behind it because it's going to be, there's recent bags here that are trying to figure out what they're going to do on the day. But no position for myself at this time. Sing back. And guys, I see that we have a few members who are signing up for the new indicator package that we have available. I will get this out. I will not be able to get this out until after pre-market, guys. So please bear with me today. I will get this out after pre-market. I've got to focus in this morning on my trades and my trading, and we will go over this. But if you signed up for either one of these packages and you have access to our premium indicators, all the indicators you see on my chart, well, then I will get this out to you as soon as possible. So please bear with me, and I appreciate your patience. Yes, Russell, it is available on the website. Yep. If you guys, if anyone's interested and you have questions, please reach out, ask as many questions as you can before purchasing, because I want to make sure that you are fully aware of what you're getting with this. But yes, this is available now. So if you go in here, just hit subscribe. You can go ahead and do so. And this is going to give you access to the Discord as well. So this is an annual sale right now that we have going on, $923 for the year. That'll give you access to all the premium indicators, to our Discord live access every day with all of our watch list and added information. And you'll have live access trading with me every day, Monday through Friday. So if anyone is interested, this is our Black Friday deal. This is the time to do it. Now until December, this deal will be running. And then I may run a deal closer to Christmas time, but for now, this is the deal that we have up. But please, bullishboblive@gmail.com. Reach out with any questions. I'll be more than happy to help out. So INVO is really the one that I want to get over its resistance. I want to get over 230. But we can see, if I zoom in here, guys, we have green candles, red candles. We have low volume, right? Low volume. And as you guys know, my number one rule is no volume, no trade. I feel like I could hear everyone say that with me there. I feel like everyone together we were all holding hands. We're saying no volume, no trade, right? We're all kind of just chanting it together. No volume, no trade, no volume, right? So hopefully that makes sense to everyone. The reason I need volume, again, is because the volume is so important to me because I'm trading larger size. If I was trading 100 shares, 200 shares, 300 shares, then maybe it wouldn't matter. But if you're out there trading thousands of shares at a time, we need volume. We need that liquidity. And I think you know that. I think if you've been trading large size for a little bit of time, I think you're going to figure that out. So right now, I am in no position. I'm just sitting on my hands, waiting for opportunity. We can see we have no volume here, and therefore that would be a major red flag. And we've got 5 major red flags that come with the confirmation strategy. So the confirmation strategy, we look for 5 major red flags when we're day trading. If we spot one or any of those 5 major red flags, then what we need to do is adjust our approach or avoid the trade altogether. So that is the strategy. It's cut and dry, guys. There's no BS here. If it closes over our key level is 230. If it closes over 230, we can deem this as bullish. Until then, it is not bullish. So you just come in here, you set your alert, you're good to go, and you just walk away. And I need to reset the alert for our team, actually. Let me go ahead and do that now. Just give me 1 second. Edit alert. There we go. So I've got alerts that will come through for our team as well. So if we get up to that level, we will have alerts. And let me make sure that I have my alert set on the chart as well. So 230, I will save that. Key level. Now, the only concern that I have, guys, is that we've now filled the gap, right? Fill that gap. I like big gaps, and I cannot lie. And you other traders cannot deny that big gaps are very attractive, right? This is our big gap. This is what it was. But we filled the gap to 250. So this move right here has already happened. So anyone who is in this, that's an 8% move. Not huge, but that is the gap, right? So we filled the gap. So now taking a trade at the 230 is higher risk because we've already filled the gap to 250. So I will have to adjust my approach knowing that condition. So now that I know that condition, I have to adjust. And that's, you know, it's pretty simple stuff. But I mean, if you're a beginner trader, you may not know that. So, of course, this is day trading education. And, you know, even if you're an advanced trader, maybe you don't know our approach here to confirmation. So if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. I'm more than happy to go over. We have a full guide that's going to be available as well. The guide, what's so cool about the guide, guys, is we have offered a confirmation strategy guide, which countless traders have joined up and have learned this strategy. And I can't tell you how many great things I've heard about it and their experiences with this strategy. We are now going to take that to the next level. We're going to be taking the confirmation strategy and we're designing an entire course built around the strategy. So when you sign up for the confirmation strategy, you'll get access to all of my indicators. You'll get access to the full confirmation strategy guide. You'll get access to a full confirmation strategy day trading course where I will actually teach you, and you can learn at your own pace. This will be learn at your own pace type of courses and lessons, but you can learn at your own pace, and I will teach you so that way you save yourself time. And of course, saving yourself time in this market can save you money as well. So I want to make sure that not only do you grasp the information that I have available, but you are able to then apply it in a way. So the biggest thing I think for most traders with a confirmation strategy that they find is a struggle is that they are continuously having to stay disciplined, and it's not easy to do so. So that is something that we work on and we help you out with, because the emotional side of trading can be eliminated if you're trading with a strategy. So stick to your strategy, know your strategy, and if you want consistent gains, that's how you can achieve that. And that's what we teach, and that's what we're going to be going over. But it's going to be so cool, guys. I'm in the process of developing this course. It's going to be very extensive. It's going to be kind of a long course, but it's going to have so much information in it. And again, you can learn at your own pace. So this is going to be something where you can complete each step as it goes, and it's up to you whether you want to learn it in a week's time or if you want to learn it in 6 weeks' time. That's going to be completely up to you. So everyone I know and understand is different, and that's why we want to make sure that we have that covered. So it's going to be really cool and very exciting stuff. Hey, good morning, Michael. Good morning. No position for myself at this time. Looks like INVO is going the wrong way, guys. So let's go to BCDA. BCDA has got the noise, right? It's got that noise just making noise. If I pull over our scanners, I mean, this is really all we're seeing right now. And BCDA came as a cheapo this morning. So we had this on one of our scanners, our cheapo scanner here. BCDA, 54 cents was the first alert. Can you imagine that? 54 cents. This thing's at 97 cents right now. We're talking about trading it over 104 possibly, right? Love low float trading. Love low float trading. This is a small float here, 12 million share float. BCDA getting a pop here. A lot of volume. Let's see what it does. We're entering a choppy cluster of resistance. So this is one of the 5 major red flags. So what do we expect? We expect some choppiness here. If it blows through, that's okay. We just expect choppiness and we have to adjust on what we see. So BCDA getting a pop here. Needs to get over its resistance level of 104 for continuation. That's BCDA. I'm not sure I'll find an entry on this one, to be honest with you. I'm not sure. I've got some profit this morning on INVO. I think I might just be locking that in. Oh, good point. Good point. Let me share the link in the chat. That's a good point, Karma. Thank you, Karma. Yeah, let me do that now. Let me get the link for the website in the chat. It's bullishboblive.com. So if anyone's searching for it, bullishboblive.com. If you search Bullish Bob, I should come up on old Google. BCDA is getting a pop here, 99 cents. Let me copy this link and get it into here. There we go. All right. Got the link out in YouTube. So if you guys want to check that out, come on over. Check it out. And the premium indicator package is not the only package that we offer. We actually have a really good deal on our monthly package for Discord as well. So if you're looking to possibly join up and test it out, come join us. Come check it out for, even if it's just for a month. You know, it's a month-to-month thing here. So if you prefer to not sign up for the annual package here, you can do month-to-month. So this package here, $45 a month. This is as cheap as you're going to see it. Is a monthly Discord plus live access. So you get live trading with me every day, Monday through Friday, and you also get access to our monthly Discord as well, with our watch list, with all of our call outs, with our alerts, real-time alerts. So you get a lot of information there. If you click on these subscribe buttons, you'll see the information that's provided with each one of these. So feel free to reach out with any questions. This is our Black Friday deal that will be going on for the next for the entirety of this month. No position for myself at this time. Watching BCDA here. We've got multiple charts. Let's take a look at the key level spotter here. So key level spotter is letting us know, hey, it's getting a little extended up here. We want to be careful. So if we start to pop, we also have that 200-day EMA at 125. So that's important to know. So 200-day EMA. And this is, as you can see, red lines. Anything red's going to be resistance. Anything green's going to be support. They will change color based on where the price is. So BCDA on the left-hand side, this is confirmation strategy, support and resistance levels. And on the right side, 2-minute, 5-minute chart, this is going to be our key level spotter. So these are two indicators that I have available. And you've got these available as well. So you have access to the one that's going to change the color of the chart. It's going to change the color of the candles. So and you don't have to use them. Just because you get them doesn't mean you have to use them. You can mess with them and see what you prefer. Let's see. What do you have on the scanners right now? S, that's too high a float. I don't care about that one. I think that's it. Really, BCDA is the one, guys. So what time is it? It is 8:32 a.m. Eastern time. We're watching BCDA. Needs to close over its resistance 104. Hit a high of 105. That's BCDA. And the reason it looks a little mashed up here, I could turn these off. I've got the key level spotter. So I've got the key level spotter on my confirmation chart as well, but I only have a couple lines on here. So you can go through and you can uncheck or check whatever lines that you want to have and values. And that's going to give you the value, the line, and it's going to give you also the price and the percentage from that price. So right now, if we start to drop and I want to say, okay, well, the 20 EMA is where I want to have my stop loss. Well, I know that I'm adjusting for about a 5% stop loss. So if you want to have the 9 EMA, you've got a 185. EJH on the scanners. EJH is the one that just never wants to die, guys. Just never wants to die on us. Pull it up. Instantly, we have our levels, 360, 359, just above. We've got levels all the way up to, I usually like to put in about 100% of levels, so I'll get this in a chat. And you can see just like that, guys, we've got the levels out. So we are no longer wasting time, right? No longer wasting time. So EJH charts out. Feel free to compare your levels to mine. Zoom in. Let's reset the chart. Zoom in a little bit here. Let's see, what do we got going on? We've got a minor resistance, right? Red dotted level here at 335. Okay, let's close over that first. Look left, see some bags over here. 340 is a high. Okay, so we want to see a close over 360 for continuation. So EJH, 360. So EJH, close over 360. And this right now does have major reds. And currently seeing low volume. Right now we've got the volume requirements being met, but right now we can see that it's pretty low volume over here. So we're kind of inconsistent with our volume right now, right? So EJH 360 is the key level. Close above is bullish. Target would be 390. Must hold above 360. Must hold the line. If we start to drop below 360, that is it, guys. That is bearish. That's where my stop loss will be. That's why I love trading with these levels, because in a 1 minute chart, because we are very strict and we are looking for entry and exit around these key levels. So it's very, very important. It helps us mitigate risk, helps us stick to a game plan, a strategy, right? Instead of veering off the path. And that's how you can eliminate the emotional side of trading, because we are now trusting and sticking to our strategy rather than just trading all willy-nilly out there. So hopefully that makes sense. Going to add some alerts for our team on EJH, and all these alerts will be will stay into our chat for the week. So I create these alerts all week long. And if we get up to that level, you will hear it. You'll hear me come in and give you an alert. So this is on EJH. And we will set an alert on the chart as well. So that way everyone has that. So EJH. All right. I want to set an alert at 360. I'll set the alert at 359. So that way everyone is well aware. No position for myself at this time. The alert has been set. EJH. Key level is out. Alerts have been set for our team. All right, back to BCDA where the volume is, right? BCDA has the volume. We're looking for a close over our resistance levels. We've got 104 right here. It's gapped up and filled the gap. 104 is our key level. So anyone who's in this, as it's closing over levels, it needs to hold those levels. So right now, 98 cents closed over. 101 would be target. Get in, get green, get out. Hold yourself a lotto in case you feel there's continuation. We've got the volume. We've got liquidity on BCDA. No position for myself at this time. Close over 104 is confirmation. That's what we're looking for. That's BCDA. You can see on the key level spotter on the right-hand side. We've got oversold areas around 104, 106, and 108. Testing now. Key level being tested. We're starting to get the alert now in chat. 104 level being tested on BCDA. There's your pop. So for anyone who's in, that's target hit. Closed over 98 cents. 101 target. 102. Hold yourself a lotto. Here we go. Now we're filling the gap, guys, and that's not what we want to see. That's not what we want to see. This close over clean, hold the level, and continue. We don't want to see these topping tails. We don't want to see that rejection, right? This is a false breakout, so we are avoiding a false breakout. Will this continue? I'm not sure. I hope it does, because I love to see that continuation. I love bullish momentum. I really do. But this is a false breakout. If you guys notice that, that is a false breakout, right? Let me turn this off. Let's see. Turn this off right there. You can see this candle with this green topping tail and wick. We filled the gap up to our key level of 107. We filled the gap on a topping tail, and it has rejected our key level. So we did not close over 104, but now this is going to be higher risk because we filled the gap, right? So close over 108 is really what we want to see at this point, but technically speaking, we have not closed over 104 yet. So close over 104 is worth watching. It's just higher risk, but either way, this is going to be high risk anyway, guys. This is a very extended stock. Hoth, HOTH on the scanners, HOTH, let's pull it up. All right, we've got levels out. HOTH, 195 key level. That's on HOTH. It's got a cluster of resistance. Looks like a mess here. Close over $2 is worth watching on HOTH. Charts in chat, and we'll be adding the key level and setting alerts. Key level will be 195 and 2. So close over 195 and 2. And this is a cheapo. Started below $2. Cheapo, and has currently we're seeing a major red flag here. So we'll add that as well. All right, setting alerts for our team. I've got that alert out, so make sure to set your alerts as well. Setting alerts now for our team. And the price is going to be 2, and that is on HOTH. All right, that alert is set as well. One more alert, guys. I'm not done yet. I've got to get more alerts out for our team. That way, what I try to do is make sure that everyone is well aware of when we're testing that level. That way, I want you to know what level I'm watching for a possible trade. I want you to know what the strategy is. So it needs to close over $195 and $2 before I can even get excited behind this, right? So does that make sense? 195 and 2, it has to close over. And look at this. Look at this loss avoided, right? If I were to just trade off of the scanner, look at this. I mean, this is a cluster of resistance, and we expect choppy price action. This is a negative 24% candle, guys. Negative 24% avoided because of what do we see here? So that's the huge benefit that we have here, obviously. I think that's huge overall. But no position for myself at this time. We've got our levels. If we start to look up, we've got, we get over that 195. This is a nice gap. We measure the gap. We say, okay, this gap to here is 35%. Do I want to take part in that? Yes, I do. So set your alerts at that level, and we're good to go. Back to BCDA, guys. The tried and true. This one's got the volume. BCDA testing our resistance level. Testing our resistance level here, BCDA. No position for myself at this time. It is 8:40 a.m. Eastern time. I appreciate everyone joining this morning. If you guys have any questions about my strategy, please reach out. I'll be glad to go over it with you. Yes, Karma, you got it. Yes, good question. Go over confirmation strategy and how it worked. Yes. Yeah, we traded air last night. And it was a good one. That was a good one. I'm not sure it's what it's doing today. I haven't taken a look at it yet. Yeah, let's see what BCDA does here first. And if this thing dies out on us, we'll pull up a couple examples. But right now, we're about to see a live example. So here's 108, target hit. Close over 108 is worth watching for continuation. We have not closed over 104 or 108 yet. This is a risk it for the biscuit on BCDA. And pull it up on the level 2, just in case I want to take a trade here. We're prepared. We're ready. Watching BCDA here. If I take this trade, I have to greatly reduce my size, as this is a risk it for the biscuit. So I will be using profits made on INVO if I take a trade here. Close over 108 is what I'm watching for. Close over 108 and 115 for continuation, as we have this cluster of resistance. I do anticipate some choppy price action. BCDA getting a pop here. In small, looking for that 113. If we start to drop below 104, I will scale back out. In small on BCDA, looking for 113. We see 113, I'll start to take profit. If we start to drop below 104, I will bail. This is a risk it for the biscuit. Reduced my size. This is a cheapo, guys. Not in love with these cheapo trades, but looking for 113 as a target. Let's see if we get it. Smaller size for me. This is a risk it for the biscuit lotto. If we start to drop, I will cut this below 104. If we close below 108, that's it for me. Finger on the sell hotkey. 113 is my target. We can see it's struggling here with this cluster of resistance. What we expect a little bit. Pulling back. Finger on the sell hotkey. We close under 108 or start to dip below 104. That's it for me, guys. So sticking to the strategy here. Got to stick to my plan. Reduced my size to protect myself. Looking for 113 as a target. If we get up to 113, I'll scale out a quick 90% on this this trade. Very high risk here, as it's basically closed at our level. So could scale back out flat, but just going to hold out for the 113. This is a smaller size for me, guys. If we get 113, I will scale out 90%. If we drop below 104 or start to close under 108, that's it for me. I will bail altogether. This is a risk it for the biscuit on ticker BCDA, using profits made on INVO for this trade. Looking for 113 as a target. A little cheapo here. We've got a lot of volume, which is nice. But we want to be careful. We've got those major reds. We've got a cluster of resistance. Finger on the sell hotkey. Here we go. I want 113. Did not get it yet. Ooh, struggling here. Finger on the sell hotkey, guys. Penny shy of our 113 level. Did not get filled. Looking to get filled around 113. But if we start to drop, I will bail. This is a risk it for the biscuit. Here we go. I think I'll go all out for now, guys. Just flat on this trade, all out for now. Doesn't mean it won't continue, but I don't like that it closed under a 108. Now, close over 115 is what I'll be watching for a possible trade. So sitting back here, if you're still in this one, needs to hold above 104, targets 113. But no position for myself at this time. Going to sit back, watch BCDA from the sidelines, and look for a close over 115 for continuation. If we get over 115, I may take another trade here. Again, same idea. I will stick to the strategy because this is not A+. This is a lower quality setup that may provide a higher quality result, but therefore I do not want to bank on that, guys. So I want to make sure I stick to the strategy and adjust my approach. So watching here on BCDA, has to close over 108 and 115 for continuation. Close below 108 is bearish. Got a couple topping tails here on BCDA. No position for myself at this time. It stayed above the 108, so technically speaking, has not closed under yet. So needs to hold over the 108 level. If it can hold over 108, targets 113. This is a small window here for opportunity. Risk it for the biscuit on BCDA. No position for myself. I'll watch for the close over 115 now, as I like that gap a little bit better. MYO hitting the scanners. That's MYO. We'll pull this up in just a minute. No position for myself this time. Sold flat on BCDA. Not in love with the setup, but we did not get caught in a knife, so that's nice, right? It is a cheapo, so this is very susceptible to get caught in one of those knives. So I'm happy to not do so. Yep. Watching here. If I take another trade, I'll be using profit on INVO this morning. Needs to clean close over 108 and 115 for continuation. Struggling to clean close over this level. 113 would be a target for anyone who's in. In small size, in BCDA small size, looking for that 113 again. We start to drop. I will exit. This is a risk it for the biscuit, guys. I will not throw the kitchen sink at these lower quality setups. Looking for 113. If we get up there, I'll take profit. I'll sell out 90%, quick scalp at 113 if we can get there. 112. Come on now. Come on, give me my 113. Go ahead. We start to drop below 108, guys, I will bail. BCDA is a cheapo, very high risk. This is a risk it for the biscuit. Looking for 113 where I'll scale out 90%. Struggling to get there. BCDA is really struggling. We've got a lot of topping tails here, which is obviously not what we want to see. 113 is my target. Looking for 113. This is a risk it for the biscuit. Do or die lotto. If we start to drop below 108, that's it. I will bail. Looking for 113 as a target. Finger on the sell hotkey. If we start to drop, I'll get right back out. Want to be careful here as this is a very high risk setup. This is a cheap stock. Major reds have been spotted and we're testing a cluster of resistance. So this is a risk it for the biscuit. So I want to keep it tight, guys. 113 is my target. Start to drop below 108 or close under 108. I will bail. Holding here. Holding. I'm not going to add to this position either, guys. This is a do or die lotto for me. That means It either does it or it doesn't, right? I'm giving it a chance. I'm giving you a chance, BCDA. Just get up to the 113 so I can scale out and hold a lotto for a bigger move. Still holding on BCDA, trusting the strategy. If we start to drop below 108, I will bail. Target's 113. Come on, give me that 113 target. I could take profit here. I'm green on this trade, guys, but really would like to see that that 113. If we get 113, I'll take a little green on this this move, but struggling to do so. Pulling back here, finger on the sell hotkey. Do not want to get caught in something nasty. Smaller size to protect myself in case we do. BCDA needs to hold above 108. If it can't hold 108, I can't stay in it. Struggling here. Finger on the sell hotkey. Needs to hit 113 as a target. 108 is my support. Will not be adding to this position. This is a risk it for the biscuit. Can't stress it enough. Adjustments need to be made. I've made my adjustments. Smaller size for me. Lotto. Looking for 113 as a target, but if we start to drop below 108, that's it. That's all she wrote. I'll get back out. Second trade for me on BCDA. Trading with profit this morning on INVO. 113 is my key level and resistance. BCDA really struggling to get to that 113 level, isn't it, guys? Really struggling here. It hit 112, just a penny shy. I would consider that a target hit. This is very high risk. Close over 115 for continuation would be ideal. But right now, just holding a very small size. Risk it for the biscuit lotto. We start to drop below 107, 108. That's it. I will bail. Here we go. Dropping here, guys. All out for now. All out for now. Gave back a little bit of profit from INVO this morning. Has not closed under, but because this is a cheapo, guys, I don't want to chance it. So I'm just going to exit my position. Can always get right back in if we close above this 108 and 115. So I will watch for a close over 115 for a possible trade. May get in here if we close over 108. Let's see what we do. Back in, small size. Back in, small size. Ooh, hitting our resistance. Very high risk here. Hitting our resistance, cluster of resistance being tested. There we go. Taking a little bit of profit here. There we go. Out 75%. Quick scalp. BCDA. Back to green. Nice. So hit highs here, but we have a cluster of resistance. So I'm taking profit. If we close over 115, I may continue to add to this position as the gap above is very attractive. So out. I'm going to take a little bit more profit here, guys. Out 90% on BCDA. Out 90%. Quick scalp here on BCDA. Close back above the 108 level. And keep in mind, we never close back below, right? Never close back below. So I took the trade out and took the risk out by just exiting. Got right back in once we popped. There we go. Nice pop on BCDA. In BCDA here, looking for it to continue. Needs to close over 115. Added to BCDA, added. We'll scale out into profit as we pop. Small pop there. Out 50%, quick scalp, out 50%, BCDA. So out 50%, taking profit here. There we go. Out 90%, quick scalp. BCDA, out 90%. So if you guys agree with me, not a bad idea to lock in some of that profit. BCDA out 90% here, 124. New highs. And you can see we closed over and then just shot up, right? That's the breakout that we're looking for. And that's what I love. This gap here was less attractive. This is a more attractive gap. Now, it doesn't mean we're going to fill this gap. So that's why I take profit. This is still a cheapo. This is still a high risk setup. So I'm out 90%, holding a lotto, looking for continuation. But if you guys agree with me, not a bad idea to lock in some of that profit. Only stocks I've traded so far today. I got kind of a crappy fill, guys. I'm up right now about 3%. Just about 3%. So nothing crazy, right? Kind of a crappy fill there, but got my green on it. Back to green on BCDA, which is nice. Looking for continuation. I've scaled out of my profit. I'd love to do that, guys, especially on these cheapos. So BCDA target would be 132, but it has to stay above 113. Close under 113, that's it. That's all she wrote. We look at our key level spotter, we can see we're extended on both of these key level spotters, so it would make sense that we get a breather. So this is high risk. But that being said, confirmation closed over that key level. We're looking for continuation. Needs to hold above 113. Target is 132. That's on BCDA. Needs to hold above 113. Close under 113 is bearish. Right now, 113, 115 area holding as support. Target is 132. Oh, we're seeing a bullish vertical trend here. Seeing a bullish vertical trend. We've got a bullish vertical trend here, one of the major red flags that we look for when trading the confirmation strategy. Still holding a small lotto here, guys. But if we start to drop below 113, that's all she wrote. So green on INVO, green on BCDA. Not a bad morning, but we're trading kind of crappy setups. These are crappy setups giving high quality results. So low quality setups giving high quality results. Nothing wrong with that whatsoever. Hey, Azurity, good morning. I just saw your message. So still holding on BCDA. Needs to hold above 113. Target is 132. Getting a pop here in BCDA. There we go. Nice moves, guys. New highs, 126. Holding above our level, as we can see. BCDA. Close below this 113 is bearish. We want to hold that 113. This is the confirmation strategy here. Closed over 113 and 115. Just holding a small size. I'm about 90%. What we like to stress around here is profit protection mode. So after we get that green, what do? We protect it. We don't give it back. The market is designed to take your money back. Look at this, guys, testing highs at 126. If you're green with me, not a bad idea to lock in some profit. If you took this trade over the 115, you should be up now about 9%. Why not, right? There we go, 128. Just below our target, guys. A few cents shy of our target. Let's go. This is why I love confirmation. Again, we're eliminating the emotional side of trading, and we're focused in on the strategy, right? So the target's 132. We're taking profit as we gap up. Why? Because this is a lower quality setup. So lower quality setup giving us a high quality result. There's nothing wrong with that, but we do need to adjust because this is not something that's a consistent type of approach, right? Usually lower quality setups will give you lower quality results. But that being said, there is plenty of times we'll see a lower quality setup give you a high quality result as well. So take the profit as you see it. I'm green on the day, thanks to BCDA and INVO. Only 2 stocks I've traded so far today. I stick to low float names only, guys. So I stick to low float names. We've got about 4 minutes until 9 a.m. Eastern time. Love it. Love it. Who's green with me on BCDA? If you are green with me on BCDA, let me see it in chat. Let me see it in the Discord. Let me see it on YouTube. If you're making money on BCDA, you're in the green. Let's see it. Joey, appreciate your time this morning. Hope you have a great day. Daily target hit. Nothing wrong with that. 128, 129. Here we go. Here we go. Come on now. Give us that target. There we go. Keep on grinding. Taking a little bit more profit, guys. I'm now out 95%. Why? Because I love that green. BCDA out 95%. Nice. Yeah, sorry, guys. Just seeing the messages in chat now. Dre, good job. Yeah, appreciate it, Joey. Hope you have a great day. Appreciate your help this morning as always. And INVO, profit protection mode is on. Green on the day, if I could spell right, though. Get that. Guys, we've got a Discord group where we share trade ideas every day. I'm live in voice every morning, Monday through Friday, from 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. Anywhere between 7 and 8, I get in. 10 and 11, I shut it down. BCDA 130 high, grinding. Who's with me? Up 9%. So anyone who took this close over, as I mentioned right there, we're looking at 11%. I'm up 9% right now. Maybe you took it down here, the close over the 108, as I mentioned earlier. Well, you should be up about 20%, right? You don't find this on typically on large cap. So low float stocks are going to give you that type of range and percentage gains that that I'm looking for typically. Nice move here in BCDA for anyone who's trading with me. Seeing a major red. This makes sense though, right? It makes sense. We've already gapped up. We've got a pretty strong move in the right direction here. We've got, if this candle goes green, that would be a bullish vertical trend. We've got 4 here. So if this goes green, this will be a bullish vertical trend. So if we pop up, hit 132 and close over, this is going to be a bullish vertical trend. What I like about this, I don't see many levels above. So this is a huge gap. What I don't like right now is we are in a bullish vertical trend and could use a breather, right? So a little breather here would make sense. But I'm just holding a small lotto at this point. Out 95%, locking in profit. Why? Because this is a risk it for the biscuit. And why not take some green? Well, hopefully everyone else is green on this too. So guys, if you haven't figured it out yet, this is confirmation strategy. This is what we're looking for. We're looking for a close over a key level. The key level originally was down here, right? Our key level was 104, right? So if I go to our key levels channel and I pull up BCDA, I go in here, right? And we take a look at this and we go to today, November 14th. BCDA. Oh, look at that. The first key level added. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but really 4 because there's 2 of THRX. 1 right here, guys. 1 BCDA worth watching over 104. That's our key level. 104 on BCDA. Let's see how it's working out for us. Where's the 104 level? This is the 104 level. This is the first close over that 104. This candle here is the first close over. So if I come in here and just mark this, let's see. All right. This is the first close over. Hopefully you can see that. Let me draw a big giant arrow so that everyone is well aware of what the heck I'm talking about. They're sitting there saying, what do you mean? That candle right there. That's our first close over. There we go. So this is our first close over, our 104 level. This was our key level. Once it's over that, it's bullish, right? So we look for the levels above it as resistance and targets. So as we're scaling up here, if anyone took from 104, this close over and pull back, look at it, pulled back to here. Say you got an anywhere in here, right? Okay. Measure that move, 20%. 20% from our key level. Now, when we go back to that thing here, you'll see the key levels here. You'll see that 104 was the key level. It's only a few alerts that are in here. Of the few that are in here, there's only one that has confirmed its key level. Actually, excuse me, TRHX did as well, but it filled the gap. So of the 2 that filled over its levels, these are the 2 to watch. So if you have your alerts set, BCDA is the only stock that's actually giving us some kind of confirmation here. So if you're trading confirmation with me, this was your confirmation. Maybe you missed that. 108 is your next confirmation. I took that a couple times. Didn't work out as clean as I would have liked, but, you know, did not close back under. So if you took it, there's your target, 113. Scale out, hold your lotto. And as we can see, we're grinding up here. I'm out 95% as we've already filled gaps, and we're looking at 132 as a major resistance and target. If we start to drop below 115, that's all she wrote. No longer will I deem this as bullish. It is 9:02 a.m. Eastern time. We've got about 25 minutes, just over 25 minutes until market open. I will be live in Discord until about 10, 11 a.m. this morning. YouTube will be shutting it down closer to open around 9:30. But if you guys want to join in, we do have the Black Friday sales going on now. Now's the best time to do so. So if you guys want to join our Discord or try it out, come check it out. Come check out our Discord. We've got monthly access. We've got an annual access to save you a little bit of money. We've got our premium indicators. All the indicators you see myself using in this pre-market session are all available. So the key level spotter, the confirmation strategy, support and resistance indicator, it will plot the levels for you. You no longer have to mark the chart. I think that is huge. This is a monthly membership. It will get you access to the Discord, to live trading with me, and all of my premium indicators. And this is the best deal that you're going to see, as this is our Black Friday deal. So definitely check it out if you want to join in. Maybe the indicator package is not for you. We do have a monthly access package as well, where you get live access to our Discord and you get live access with trading with me every day, Monday through Friday. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out, bullishboblive@gmail.com. And if you check out, we've got all different channels in here. We've got a lot of information that's going to be added into this website. So please check it out, guys. Come join over on the website. If you haven't already, join our mailing list, and I'll be sending out discounts and offers throughout the year. But we have a really solid group in chat, and we work together really well looking for these opportunities. So our job is to not only spot the trade idea, but execute properly, make sure that everyone else is doing the same. We're all focused in on what's important and what's not, right? And what's not important is stocks with low volume. What's not important is stocks that are downtrending. Those are not as important. For me, what is important is going to be these stocks moving on high volume. Again, as I mentioned all morning, these white candles, yellow candles, that's what I want, guys. That's the BB volume indicator letting me know that it has the volume requirements met for me to take a trade. If I were to pull up something else like BTAI, like we went over earlier, you can see it's not yellow or white candles. That tells me it does not have the volume requirements met. So I no longer have to scramble around and say, oh, what's the volume? What's the volume? I don't care what the volume is. That's not as important to me as just, does it meet the requirements or does it not meet the requirements? It's yes or no, yes or no. I want to keep it simple, guys, because there's so much BS out there. And there's so many traders that are failed traders who are not making money that are telling other traders what they should do with their money. And it's very, very aggravating because unfortunately what happens is a lot of those traders will be non-existent. They'll no longer be trading in a year from now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now. I want to see everyone that we're trading with today be trading with me again in a year from now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now. This is a career. This is not a get rich quick scheme. This is a career, guys. We are trying to navigate through the low float land with precision. We're not looking to just trade all willy-nilly, right? SPCB on the scanners, SPCB cheapo on the scanners here. SPCB got resistance at 57 cents. Close over 57 cents is worth watching. That's SPCB. Getting this in chat for our team. That's SPCB. SPCB updated is in chat. Feel free to compare your levels to mine on SPCB. Going back over to BCDA here in just a minute. We've got this one gapping up. We can see it's hitting resistance there. Oh, but guess what? BCDA is getting volume. And sure enough, what happened? We hit our target. We hit our target, guys. I'm up over 13%, now over 15%. If you guys agree with me, not a bad idea to lock in profit. Holding a lotto, I'm out 95% on my position. Holding a lotto, new highs on BCDA. BCDA is grinding here, guys. Up over now 20% on this trade. I'm telling you, this is why I love low float trading. This is why I love it, guys. This is beautiful. And it's really simple, right? Close above our level is bullish. Close below is bearish. We've got a real plan set in stone. We're not trading all willy-nilly out here. We've got our strategy ready, right? Close over the 104. Anyone who's in from 104, this thing is now at new highs. There we go. Close over 132. Target would be 150. And 32% up from that level. Guys, this is incredible, right? I'm up 20% right now, coming back a little bit. So if you guys are green, not a bad idea to lock in profit. I'm out 95%. This is a lot for me. At this point, if we close under 132, I will bail on my position. So this is our new confirmation level as we've closed the gap and filled over. So now 150 would be a target, as that's a mental level, and above that 191. Here we go. There's 140. Who's green with me, guys? Up over 20% now. Over 20%. If you guys are green with me, let me see it in the YouTube chat. Let me see it in the Discord chat. Over 20% on this trade on BCDA. Nice, Zelda. Yes, Zelda. That's the way to go right there. Yes, get in, get green, and shut it down. I have a lot of respect for that, guys. A lot of respect for discipline in this market. I think it's harder to not take a trade than it is to take a trade, right? It's harder to stay disciplined. So Zelda, that's absolutely beautiful. Great job this morning, and I hope you enjoy your vacation too. I see you're going on vacation here soon. Oh, that's gonna be a lot of fun. That's gonna be a nice vacation. Nice, Adeg. Good job. Profit protection mode is on. Guys, I'm still up right now, 20% on BCDA. If you're green with me, not a bad idea to lock in some of that profit. I've already locked in profit, looking for continuation. I don't have any levels here, so we're going to use that mental level of 150, which is right around here, right? 150, that's a mental level. But if we close under 132, that's all she wrote. I'm back out. I'll be done. But that does not mean that 132 does not hold weight. We still want to see a close over 132 during market hours and hold that level. So hold the door, hold the line, right? 150 would be a target for anyone who's in. Needs to hold above 132. Start to come under 132. There's room for concern. And do you guys see what I'm talking about? You see why it's so great to have these levels? If you're trading around a level, so if I just deem, I say 132 is my level. 1 minute chart. 1 minute chart above, we're good. Here's a 1 minute close above. Here's your new highs. 1 minute chart below, that's it. Scale back out. So it saves you from massive losses, which is, I think, huge overall. So we've got about, it's 9:09 a.m. Eastern time. We've got about 20 minutes until market open. Still holding a small lotto on BCDA, but I've already taken profit out 95%. Just looking to see if I can get some little extra gravy on those biscuits, right? This is a risk it for the biscuit. I'm getting a little extra gravy on those biscuits. Testing highs on BCDA. We want 150. Testing highs. Come on now. Give us 150. So for anyone who took confirmation on 132, not a bad idea to scale in a profit, right? Should be in the green right now. There's 143 new highs. 144. We're inching towards that 150. Not a bad idea to lock in that profit, guys. I'm going to take a sip of coffee here. Getting all scrambled, jambled. We've got 20 minutes until market open. Here's 144, guys. I trade live in voice every day in our Discord, every single day, live in voice, Monday through Friday. So if you want to join in from 7 to 11, I get in between 7 and 8, and I shut it down between 10 and 11 every day. So if you want to join in, you want to listen in like this live every day, please come on over and join us in our Discord. We'd love to have you. We go over trade ideas, real-time alerts, and I let you know where I'm getting in, why I'm getting in, and where I'm getting back out. So you should be well aware of all of my strategy beforehand instead of hindsight, right? This is not hindsight trading. This is not me going over it after and saying, you could have done this and you should have done that, right? That's not the point. Over 20% on BCDA. Over 20%. Not bad, right? Only a couple stocks traded so far today. We're pulling back a little bit. Over 20%, 21%. You can see that, guys. Making some money here on BCDA. 147, 3 cents shy of our target. 3 cents shy of our target. That's BCDA. Not a bad idea to lock in that profit, guys. BCDA is testing our resistance at 150. That's a mental level. Love it. Love it, guys. Hopefully everyone is green with me this morning. BCDA confirmation's working out. Close above, bullish. Close below, bearish. And we expect some choppy price action. It's got some history here, right? This is a cheapo, so we expect it. Here's our target, guys. 2 cents shy of that target. Not a bad idea to lock in profit. Lock it in. Lock it in, guys. Sitting at 23%, now 24%. $148's the high on BCDA. Main target above would be 191. 150 is a mental $0.50 target. Not a bad idea to lock in profit. Guys, profit protection mode is on. PPM. What does that mean? That means I'm locking in profit. I'm not giving it back to this market. And I'm very proud to say that this is confirmation, guys. This is what I do every day. This is why I love what we do, right? Educating others on my process and my strategy. This strategy was built solely around mitigating risk. So it's using a 1-minute chart, a confirmation of our key levels, and we have all of these key levels available. So all these charts will be will have this information plotted on it for me, and that's because we have this indicator now. So we have this package that will allow you to have access to this indicator that will plot those levels for you. So if that's what you're looking for, you can get involved with that, and you will also have access to live trading with me every day. So please, if you guys have questions, don't be afraid to reach out. I'm more than happy to go over. This sale will be running until the end of the month. And I see that we have a few new members getting this indicator package. I will have these indicators out after this pre-market session, guys. So please bear with me, and I apologize, but just focused in on my trading. This is how I make my money, guys. This is my bread and butter right here is trading. So absolutely love to trade with you guys, but need to focus, of course, as you know, on the strategy. So the strategy remains the same. Close above a key level is bullish. Close below is bearish. We hit our target just 2 cents shy over 150. If you guys are green, and you should be, I'm up over 20% at this current price. Not a bad idea to lock in that profit and not give it back to this market. You know, and we traded INVO this morning too. I actually did really well with INVO to start out, but INVO, you can see, just kind of fizzled down. Has to get over 230 and hold, but it has cluster of resistance 250, 255. So we'll see what it does today. But this is still one to watch on the day. I think that if we start to trade it during open market hours, we might see some halts as well. So pulling back on BCDA, not a bad idea to lock in profit. This is where the key level was. So let me change this alert to a call out. There we go. So 104. And it confirmed. Everyone can see that, hopefully. Confirmed its key level. It is grinding. That's where it confirmed. 104, 108, 115. Really doesn't matter which level you traded. They're all working out for us. But 104 was the first level. All right, guys. I'm going to be shutting it down here in about 15 minutes on YouTube, but we'll be having more live sessions like this. So if you guys find any value in today's video, if you want more videos like this, you want me to continue to live trade on YouTube during the pre-market session, consider hitting that thumbs up, subscribe, and make sure to hit that notification bell to stay up to date with all of our new videos and content. We've got a lot of educational information that's out every day, and I hang out with our team and chat every day as well. So if you want to get access to that, feel free to reach out, and be more than happy to go over that with you. Nice trading morning, though, guys. We're doing pretty well, aren't we? This is a pretty good morning, even though we're trading cheapos. I would love to see something over $2. I know it's a lot to ask. I know. I want a stock over $2. I want something under 25 million share float, over $2, but under, say under 10 would be nice, but anything under 20 would be great. Over $2, under 25 million share float. I would prefer if it wasn't a micro float. We've got micro floats, anything under 1 million share float. I would prefer something over 1 million. So between 1 million and 25 million, that's my sweet spot, right? Over $2 would be ideal. Heck, give us some breaking news. And of course, I'm describing like a fantasy world right now, right? This is probably the market that we were trading in probably 3-4 years ago, not the market that we're trading in right now. But hey, it could always change, right? I can always hope. Of course, we don't trade on hope. We trade on based on our strategy and mitigating losses and risk. I appreciate it, Watts. Yeah, I appreciate it. I think it is. It was a really good session. And we still got some time left. I'll be hanging out with everyone here in Discord until about 10 or 11. But I am in profit protection mode. I will say that now. So not looking to give that back. Did really well with INVO and really well with BCDA this morning. Both of these are low float stocks. Confirmation working out on both of these. Typically, I trade confirmation for the most part, but I do look for bounce watch alerts as well, which is going to be the key level spotter. So right now, after this move, I could take over to the key level spotter and look for these bounce watch alerts. Right, I could come in here and say, okay, where am I looking for a possible trade? Well, if we zoom in. And get rid of this for now so it's not just a giant mess. It looks like a mess here, but what you'll see is this is the level I'm watching. 126, 123. That's predicting where it should bounce. So if it comes down, starts to fall, we may see a bounce in here. This will adjust with the price and volume. So as the price and volume adjust, so will these levels, but you'll see that they're pretty stationary until something major happens. Above, we've got the short watch level, profit target, and overbought. So if you look at this indicator here, this is a key level spotter. It gave us alerts letting us know, hey, it's overbought, and here's our profit target. That means it closed above these key levels, and that means it's very high risk and a little extended, so it may need a breather. And sure enough, it's getting that breather. We'll see if it can get back up. Let's check out the 5-minute chart now on the key level spotter. So same idea with the key level spotter on the 5-minute. Looks a little mashed up here. That's because both alerts came in on the same thing. Profit target, pull back now. So we'll see if it continues to pull back, but we'll see if we get continuation as well, which would be ideal. I love to see bullish momentum, guys. So as much as I expect these to pull back, I want it to continue. I just want it to continue to grind and give us something that's worthy of a trade. That's how I feel. And I really prefer bullish momentum. The reason for it too, guys, is bullish momentum is usually associated with very high volume, and usually the high volume is going to provide me the ability to get in and out with a decent size. So if you're like me and if you're trading thousands of shares at a time, then you want to make sure that you're sticking to high volume names. So if we see a low volume name, we want to be very careful. So I'm watching this here. I will be watching for a cross. Do I have the crossovers on this chart? Yes, I do. So if I see a 920 fail here, I will exit the position altogether. And I can always get back in if we get back above. 132 is our key level. It's testing now. Finger on the sell button. If we close under 132, I will exit this position. So 132 is my key level. You can always get back in too, guys, and that's the point. But do not want to get caught over trading, that's for sure. Nice, Natty. Awesome. Oh, is it Karma? INVO, let me see. INVO giving a bounce watch. Let me see what we got. Yes, you're exactly right. You're exactly right. This is one of the different versions we have. I gave one earlier too this morning. Look at this. I mean, earlier on the 2-minute chart, gave a buy watch, which is tough to see. It's mashed together, and a profit target. They're both mashed together because there's 2 alerts here, 2 alerts there. This was a nice move. Look at that move. That's pretty nice, isn't it? The last alert that we got that year that we're looking at now would be over here, this little plus sign. So we'll see what it does. But yes, it is becoming oversold here. You can see that it's entering this oversold area. So $2, $2.01, and $1.99. The only thing that I'm concerned with on INVO is it lacks volume. I don't have any white candles or yellow candles on this chart. Let me see what I have on the 1-minute chart. So we've got some volume, but it's kind of lacking in the volume. And you're exactly right. You can see these alerts coming in here on the 1-minute chart as well. So might get a small pop from here. We'll keep an eye on that INVO, but not in it just yet. BCDA, I'm still in this position. Finger on the sell hotkey though. If we come below 132, that's it for me. I will bail. Yeah, Paris, that's the concern there, is just a lack of volume. But some of these low volume movers are, you know, they pan out to actually give a really nice move on the chart. It's just tough to get filled is all it is, guys. It's just tough to get filled. So if you're trading, like I said, if you're trading 5, 10, 15,000 shares, it can be a struggle to trade the low volume names. BCDA, we can see all these white candles. That just means that we have a lot of volume. LIFW on the scanner. That's LIFW on the scanner. Let's see what that one's looking like. LIFW is tough, guys, because LIFW hit like, what, $17 recently? So this is what I have on LIFW. But if you look left, here's the issue. Look way left, and then sure enough, you see this little spike here. You see a little bit more. Let me scroll down. Look at this. A high of 1748. This was just last week. So LIFW, I think it's going to provide range. I really do. I think it's going to provide that range so you can get in and get out with scalps. And then hold a lotto in case you feel it's really going to continue. But this is very, very high risk, as this is just basically created a lot of recent bags. So I hope that it gets up to $17 again, but you have to understand $17 is 137% away. I mean, it's up there. Does not mean it won't get there. I'm not saying that, guys. What I'm saying is this is not bullish momentum. This is not confirmation. This would be really just a risk it for the biscuit off the lows there, or off a bounce. So it's more of a bounce watch type of approach. BCDA is pulling back here. If we start to come below 132, that's it. I will bail on BCDA. The reason I like BCDA so much, guys, is that volume. I really, really like the volume. I really do. I like the volume. I can't hide from it. Love it. Yeah, let me add a chart on that one, Big Cat. Thank you for bringing that one up. I meant to add a chart last night. AAOI. Oh, yeah, very, very little volume on this one. I'll get some levels out. I'm not in love with this chart, to be honest with you. I think maybe I saw that and just wasn't feeling it. So AAOI updated. So feel free to compare your levels to mine on AAOI. I've got, let's see, resistance just above. Like you said, Big Cat, very little volume here. So I'm not in love with that, but we've got to get over the 1138 and 1168. BCDA, back to BCDA. All right, BCDA, we're watching this one for it to stay up and over the 132. If we close under 132, I'll get back out. Hearing EJH on the scanners, EJH. We've got key levels on EJH as well. Getting a volume pop on EJH. Close over 360 is worth watching on EJH. 360 is our key level on EJH. Getting a volume pop here, just a random volume pop. Seeing, let's see. That's LIFW on the continuation. So EJH has to get over 360. We'll see if it can. I want to keep an eye on BCDA. The reason I'm keeping an eye on BCDA, guys, I'm in this position, so I don't want to make sure that I am managing my trade. So I don't like to trade multiple stocks at a time. I like to trade one stock at a time so I can really focus my effort into it. But that being said, EJH is making some noise. EJH needs to get over 360. This is the stock that just never dies for some reason. It just has been hitting the scanners for a very long time. Nice, Big Cat. Appreciate it. Yeah, as you know, man, it's taken a long time to achieve this. I've had other code or other indicators that I've built that were similar or close to, but they were not as accurate. I can honestly say that this is 100% accurate, as you know, Big Cat, because you just marked them manually. You know, the problem with marking them manually for me was, like I said, EJH just hit the scanners. I pull it up and it's, I want to make sure that I'm keeping an eye on it, but now I don't have to waste as much time. I'm hearing THRX on the scanners. Keep an eye on that BCDA. I have it on another chart, so if we start to drop, I will bail. I'll let you guys know. THRX getting a pop here in volume. Got a lot of resistance. I really don't like this chart. So this is what I mean, Big Cat. So once I pull this up, I say, there's a lot of resistance. Doesn't mean I won't get through it, but I really, honestly, I just do not like this cluster of resistance as much as I like the setup on BCDA. But that being said, BCDA is coming back down to the 132. If we close under 132, that's it for me. I will bail on my lotto. So I've already got my gravy on my biscuits. So watching BCDA. Finger on the sell hotkey, focused in on my trade. If we start to come under that 132, I will bail. So that's my cutoff right here. EJH is getting a pop. EJH and THRX, both on the scanners. We've got a few minutes until market open. Let's see what it does. Finger on the sell hotkey here. If we close under 132, that's it for me. We've got 2 minutes until market open, guys. I do appreciate everyone's time on YouTube. We did a YouTube live session today where I go over my charts, my trades. This is not buy and sell alerts. This is my approach to low floats and the low float land, guys. So I appreciate you joining in and hanging out with me. I think we did really well this morning. I'm green on BCDA and INVO. I will look to lock that profit in and not give it back. And I will be shutting down the YouTube scanners here, or excuse me, the YouTube stream in just a minute. And switching over our scanners as well. So let me go ahead and switch our scanners over now. And guys in Discord, I will be hanging out with you until about 10. So loading up market hour scans. I've got different layouts for each time frame. I'm a scanner nerd, guys, as everyone knows. I'm a scanner nerd here. BCDA still watching. BCDA all out on BCDA, all out for now. And I think that's it, guys. I do appreciate everyone's, sorry about the caps there. I do appreciate your time on YouTube. I hope everyone has a great day. And again, if you haven't already, make sure to check out. We've got our new site up and running where we have access to all of these indicators, all of this information, and access to our live Discord as well. We've got some cool trading quizzes in here that we'll be entering into raffles and all kinds of good stuff. So check it out, bullishboblive.com. So guys, I appreciate time. I hope everyone has a great day, and I'll be back on YouTube streaming at some point this week. Thanks, guys.